Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have some Christmas items here that are from the Louis Vuitton Vivienne collection, the Christmas collection that they do every year. And then I have some Chanel beauty items that are also from the holiday Christmas collection that's done at the end of the year as well. But before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel but you love things all luxury, you love fashion, you love luxury makeup and all that sort of jazz, and you aren't subscribed, then I would love if you would hit that subscribe button below, and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I upload every weekend, and then I might do a midweek upload as well. So before we get into the Louis Vuitton reveal and the Chanel beauty items, the first part of this video is actually sponsored, and it's sponsored by Nextfashion. They are a company that manufactures handbag straps, handbag accessories. Now these are ride or die sort of items that you need. Like if you have luxury handbags, or if you have any handbags as a matter of fact, straps are a total game changer. They can elevate a bag, they can change the whole aesthetic and vibe of a bag completely. So I am glad that they reached out to me because I really love the types of chains that they have on Nextfashion. So let me show you some of the ones that I picked out. These are actually also custom made in-house. So they are based in Canada, but they do ship worldwide. So if you spend at least $50 Canadian, you can actually get free worldwide shipping. This is probably, yeah, this is actually my favorite strap of all. So it's quite funny that I picked this one out first. This is called the Candy Box Chain. I love the link style on it. It's got a slightly rounded edge. It's not completely squared off. This is such an edgy sort of vibe. I love this sort of look. I think that this totally changes a handbag completely. They said that they actually polish the metal first before it actually goes through the plating, and that's why it ends up with a very smooth finish. And they're right, like it feels really smooth, the plating finish on it. There's no like harshness to it. It's got no bumps or anything. So yeah, I can see that these are really high quality chains. I'm very impressed with them. This is the Jumbo Chain Curb Strap. This is obviously more on that thicker side, and I'll compare it with the Candy Box Chain just so you can see. So that's a 9mm link, and this is 16mm. I think that this is great because it's a short shoulder strap, so it gives a real element of like oomph on your outfit. Like it's very standout. So this is probably my second favorite to the Candy Box Chain. The oval purse chain, which is this one, this is a 36-inch. You can actually get them customized as well. So you don't have, you're not set to a particular length. You can actually get them customized. It's got smaller links. It's 7mm. They're all very small circular links, but it's got a good weight to it. They're not thin or anything like that. They're fairly solid. This actually reminds me of the chain that's on the multi-pochette. If anything, it looks identical. And then the other one, the last one, this is a braided sort of style, similar to the thickness of the oval strap there. So I tried this on with my Mini Kelly, and it gave the bag like a different sort of look to it. Something that, I don't know, it just took it from like, you know, what you kind of standardly see on, you know, Instagram and that, to something that's just a little bit more, you know, different. I'm going to leave the link down below to shop Nextfashion, and I do also have a coupon code as well. So you can actually get 20% off with this coupon code, and the code is Purseonfleek20. Details for that will be in the description bar down below as well. So yeah, definitely check out Nextfashion and their fantastic handbag chains, so you can completely change up the look of your handbag and add more value to it and get more cost per wear out of it. Okay, so we're going to move along to the Chanel unboxing. So this is products from Chanel Beauty, and this is how the packaging looks this year. These items are still available on the website or on Nordstrom. I will link them down below in the description bar. So these are from the holiday collection. It did launch in, I think it was start of November, if I'm not mistaken. So you know, a little bit of time has passed, and some of the items were really popular, so they might be sold out, but they are still getting stock. So it might be sold out, you know, maybe on the website, but chances are the boutiques might still be getting some stock. This is the top coat, and it's a shimmering amber top coat, and it's very rare that Chanel does a nail polish top coat in a glittery effect. Like it's pretty uncommon. So I think that, I don't know why they're not doing like another restock of it, because I've tried to get another one of these just so I have a backup, but I haven't been able to get a hold of it yet. And she said that they haven't like received any more stock of it, unfortunately. But that's that one. So yeah, if this is available anywhere, I will link it down below in the description bar, or just pop into your local Chanel beauty counter. So this is from the holiday collection, and this is the Coco Mademoiselle Pearly Body Gel. And this is stunning. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at that. Give it a shake. This is very, very pearly versus the Le Beige's a shimmering body oil that they had like in a previous season that was limited edition as well. I really want to give this a go, and I'm thinking if I can, I might try and get another one of it if I really like it. This is the oversized face powder in All Rose. So that's the shade name, All Rose. There was another one as well. I don't remember what the shade name of that one was. But I picked up this because I think it's more suitable to my skin tone, because the other one was more of like a darker bronzy sort of shade. It is oversized. It's like big compared to the eyeshadow quad, which I'll show you next. That's how it is. It's a very big sort of highlighter, which is kind of weird because you don't really use much highlighter. Like, it's very like minimal. So this is ginormous considering you probably will have this last a lifetime. But mainly I feel like you're kind of buying for that imprint as well. Like, it's a collectible sort of piece because it's got the number 5 sort of imprinted on there. There we go. So it's on that rosy sort of gold side. I think that this is more of like, in my opinion, if you have tan skin, it's going to be an everyday highlighter. This is the Les Four Ombres Multi-Effect Quadra Eyeshadow in 937. These are all limited edition products. They are only exclusive to this holiday collection. So if you want any of it, try and get your hands on it now, because once it's gone, it's gone. And they pretty much stop restocking after Christmas. So it's restocks up until Christmas, and then that's it, done. Like, and even some of them haven't come back into stock, like I said. So yeah, if there's anything that you want, try to get it ASAP. So this is a very neutral eyeshadow quad. You've got a gold, you've got a kind of quartz rose sort of shade, and then you've got like a more of a, it's kind of like a warm sort of champagne shade, and then you've got like a brun sort of shade, which is like a brownish sort of red. This is beautiful. I cannot wait to start playing with this. And you've got those imprints on all of them as well. Like, you got the moon on these ones, the Chanel CC, and then the number 5 perfume bottle. They've got such a variety of items, and then they have beautiful collections. They do the same amount of collections as what they do for Chanel Fashion, they do for Chanel Beauty. So there's 6 collections a year. So there's plenty of options there. So if you do miss out on something, don't worry, because there's another collection coming around the corner. The other item that I picked out, and that was in the Christmas wrapping, is for myself to start using, and it's the Red Camellia Revitalizing Serum. So I received a sample of this and I love it. It's number 1 Camellia range, which is actually new. They haven't had it for very long. It uses the Camellia extract, and this range focuses on preventative aging. So it's rather like, it's an anti-aging because it actually prevents it, but rather than like some of the other products which are more targeted to if you've already got like quite obvious signs of aging, like the Lift range that caters to like signs of aging that you already have. So it's really good if you are younger, or if you don't have any obvious signs of aging. This is the one that you really want to get onto straight away. So if you're in your 20s, this is a great one to start using. If you're in your early 30s and you don't have many signs of aging, this is like, this range, you have to get it. Like, it is great. And I've been so impressed with using the samples of it that I was like, you know what, I need this. And I do use the Lift range. So I use the Lift cream, and that's really helped with like some of the wrinkles that I did have in particular areas. I feel like they're pretty much diminished, or like, you know, reduced in appearance, which is what their results show on their website anyway. But this, I feel like, because overall I don't have very, very obvious signs of aging, I thought this would be a great one to integrate for like daily use. But I just like investing in really good skincare products, and I find that Chanel has fantastic skincare. Let's move along to the Louis Vuitton items that I have. Now, this is the Louis Vuitton packaging for this year. I don't know if they have a different ribbon, so because I don't have any of the ribbons. I've just received this bag. And the items that I got in here, I've got some that were from, one was from the store, 2 were from my friend in Europe, and then another one was from someone in the Facebook groups who was selling it because she changed her mind. And I'm glad that she did sell it, because otherwise I wouldn't have got it. But yeah, that's what the packaging looks like this year. It's got a blue sort of handle on it. It's like the Damia Ebene sort of print, and it looks kind of like Legos. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it looks like Legos, because it's actually like a Lego. Yeah, it's like all Legos, because if you look at it, it's got like the grooves for the Legos. It's all just a standard sort of packaging. You know, I'm going to start off with these because one of them I'm actually not keeping. One of them I'm actually going to sell under the retail as well. So I'll start off with that one first. So these ones were from my contact in Europe. So I was lucky to actually get them under the Australian retail because it's actually cheaper in Europe. And I've decided that I don't need two. That keeping two is crazy. But I couldn't change my mind because I already pre-ordered them with her. But I would not bail out on a transaction that I promised her I would get. So I brought it home. So I bought it and brought it home. But I am going to sell this one. And it's going to be under the retail. So, you know, if you want it, you could save money on it. It's listed on my closet page, which is purseonfleek.closet. If it's already sold, then I'm sorry. But it was under the retail price. Like you were saving around about like $70 odd on the retail, something like that, you know. And you know, who doesn't want to save money on the retail? But anyways, let me show you. So this one, I love the print. I tell you, I love it. So this one I decided I'm not going to keep. Okay, so this one is the Paris Vendôme print, and I don't really use the mini pochette a lot. I have one, and that one is the corgi print, and because I have two corgis, it's very sentimental to me as well. It's based, you know, it's got a corgi and it's based in London. It's got the Queen's Guard, well then was the Queen's Guard. I feel like that's very symbolic, that mini pochette, and it's definitely a collector piece. This one, I'm happy to get this print on another item, and I may very well have this print on another item in there. But for the mini pochette, for the price, I just felt like I don't really need to keep this one. I think that they're also not worth it too, but you know. But yeah, I don't think the mini pochette is really, unless you absolutely love using it and you really use it a lot and you rotate them a lot, or you love to collect them, or you really just love Louis Vuitton, then fair enough, I get it, I understand. But for me, because I'm just not fully into like Louis Vuitton like I used to be when I was much younger, I kind of I can't justify the collecting of them, you know. And I only just started to use the mini pochette because I got bigger handbags to actually put them in now. But like for their price, like no, cannot see myself collecting heaps of them. But this one, on the other hand, this is the other print, and this is the Tokyo print. Out of the three, the Tokyo is the best one for me, and that's for sentimental reasons, kind of preemptive sentimental reasons actually, because my husband and I haven't gone traveling ever actually outside of Australia together because we bought a house from a very young age. So we sacrificed the travel aspect in order to make sure that we could buy a house. We sacrificed the travel in order to do that, to have a better life for ourselves and be debt free. And now we've got children as well, we've got young kids, so we don't want to go traveling yet. We're still not ready for it because our son's only 2.5. And could you imagine on an airplane with a boy who's experiencing terrible twos? And Australia to like anywhere in the world is like 22-hour flight for most, or 24-hour flights to go to Paris or whatever. But we do want to go to Japan, and Japan thankfully is a little bit closer to Australia as well, so it wouldn't be too bad on the plane. But it's not in the, like, it's in the near future, but not in like the immediate future. And Japan is the destination we've always wanted to go to. I have wanted to go to Japan since I was really young. I just love the lifestyle of Japan. I love the food. I love the shopping. I love the pre-loved shopping. I love the vintage. I love the vending machines in Japan. I love the gaming in Japan. I just love everything. I love the kawaii girls or the fashion. I love the technology. Oh, I love the technology. So Japan is my vibe. I love Japan. You may not know that, but I would much rather go to Japan than go to Paris. I do not care to go luxury shopping in France or Paris like most people do. I mean, and that's no discredit because I think that that's a wonderful experience and the price is so much cheaper over there. But for me, I've just always wanted to go to Japan. It's like, you know what? If I'm going to keep anything from the mini pochettes, it has to be the Japan one. It has to be. And let me just show you up close. Look at that. I love the detail that they always have in these mini pochettes. I love them. And that's why I'm like, oh, I want to keep them all. But I just have to think logically. Like for over $1,000, it is just crazy for me to keep them all. You know, if it comes to like spending the bloody ridiculous price now that the mini pochette is, I at least want it to be for a good reason other than the fact that it just looks cute, you know? So let me know your thoughts down below. How do you feel about the price of the mini pochette now? Are you buying one? Let me know your thoughts. Are you passing on the mini pochette this year because of the price? Because seriously, if it wasn't for the fact that I could get it in Europe for under the retail, I wouldn't have bought it because to me, I think the price is just absurd. Little small leather goods as well, both from the Christmas collection, and I can't remember which one is which, but we'll just see. It's going to be like a lucky dip because, hey, I think I know what this one is. All right, so this is the one that I picked up on the website, and I think it might still be available now. I'm noticing, which is very weird, because they've upped their prices so much, and also the cost of living is much higher than what it was. This year, I'm noticing that the Christmas collection is not selling out. Like, it is just sitting on the website, you know, which is very weird because usually every other year you could not get anything. It was really hard. You had to stalk the website like crazy. But this year, yeah, it's been pretty easy. And my dog is snoring. He did this to me in my Balenciaga video. He was snoring and people were like, what's that snoring? And it's my dog. Stop snoring. All right, so I picked out from the website the card holder. This is the other print. That's right. This is Seoul, Korea. So obviously to me, this, you know, I'm not picking this out really for sentimental value because I don't plan to go to Korea. I mean, it's a beautiful place as well. It's kind of similar to Japan, but I'm pretty picky when it comes to like going overseas because I have dogs and I don't like to leave them. Always be a dog mum, probably always a corgi mum. So I'll always just have corgis. So I'm just not much of a traveler. I know some people love traveling, but for me, I'm just not too fussed. I just want to be with my family all the time at home and chill out and go places around here. But yeah, this is not for sentimental reasons. I picked this up because I just wanted a new card holder. So this is just a justification purchase for myself, of course. And it doesn't hurt that it's got pink, because I love pink. And it doesn't hurt that it's got a cute little design on it. But yeah, this is actually cheaper as well. I think this was, I can't remember. I think this was $440 Australian, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think it was $440 or something like that. Oh, look, it's got glue on it or something like that. Not surprised, not surprised. There's more glue on the back. If you can see it, I don't know. Yeah, there it is. It's a little bit there. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Louis Vuitton standards have just kind of gone downhill. And you can kind of see where their money's going when you see Bernard Arnault's big-ass yacht. So, I mean, he doesn't care. He's making money on us. That's how luxury works. So I kind of feel like don't worship these brands because really you're just a number to them. You're just a part of the process of making them rich and, well, filthy stinking rich. And especially when we've seen after the Balenciaga scandal, I just think that we need to, I don't know, I feel like we give too much, like we put luxury on too much of a pedestal and we shouldn't do that. I think we should just buy it for the fact that it's a materialistic item and we think it's cool and we just want it, okay? And if you've got expendable cash, then that's all right. I feel like that's kind of been my mentality more so nowadays. Obviously, like, you know, craftsmanship matters to me in some regards. Like Hermes, I buy it for the craftsmanship, the leathers and that sort of thing. But really, ultimately, I don't worship any brand anymore. Like Hermes I put on such a pedestal and it was so wrong to do that. I should not have done that because they didn't deserve it. But I don't think any brand deserves to be on any pedestal. I think we just have to see it for what it is and that it's a materialistic item. We think it's cool, we think it's cute, we want it, we like it, we got expendable money, that's it, we want to buy it, end of story. Don't think brands should be put on any pedestals whatsoever. There should be no like ridiculous praise or anything like that because they don't deserve it, okay? That's my little, you know, spiel, my little tangent on luxury. All right, let me show you this other one. So this is the item that I actually got from the Facebook groups. Someone was selling it and they were selling it for $60 over the retail, which is totally fine because you have to account for postage, you know, that sort of thing, and the packaging, and like that's a minimal profit there for them. It's like 40 bucks, big deal. Like I think that's very reasonable, especially for this item. It's so hard to get. I am not fussed because you got to think of it this way, like the argument is that, oh, if people don't buy to resell, then there would be more available. But it doesn't really work that way because the sales associates for the particular items that are really hot and coveted, they will just prioritize offering to people who have a good relationship with them or who are spending a lot of money with the brand. And I already know I don't spend much with Louis Vuitton, so there's no way no sales associate is going to prioritize me or think about me when they receive only one in stock in the whole week, you know, or in the whole 2 weeks. Like, I'm not going to be the first and forefront of their mind while there's every other Tom, Dick and Harry asking for the item who spends money with Louis Vuitton. So yeah, like, I just think it is what it is. If people buy the item and then resell it, I don't really care anymore. Like I said, my whole mentality on luxury has kind of changed. I don't know. I was already kind of, I think after with what happened to me with Hermes, the last incident, how they just completely banned me, it just was an eye-opener to me to realize that none of these brands deserve to be on any pedestal, and the market is what it is. Resellers are going to exist, and it's really a matter of you either spend buttloads of money with these brands to get priority and get these items, or you don't, and you sometimes have to go resale market, or you sometimes have to buy from someone else who changed their mind. It is what it is. Don't come for me. You probably will come for me. But anyways, this is the other item that I picked up, and like I said, this is what I was saying, that the Paris Vendôme print, I prefer it on the key pouch, because the key pouch, I would get far more use from it than what I would having a third mini pochette. I mean, I'm not going to carry 3 mini pochettes in my handbag, and I just wouldn't do that. So the key pouch, on the other hand, I have the classic key pouch, and it's starting to get really beat up. I'm definitely going to change into this, because I love when you look into your handbag and you see colors. That's just cool, especially because I carry neutral bags. Seeing pops of color like this is fun. So yeah, I'm going to change into this. And it does have pink on the inside. So now I have 3 of the designs. There is one more which I think is New York, and it's like a taxi sort of one, and it's very yellowish. Like it's got yellow tones, so I don't really like that one. But these are the ones that I really like. You know, when I look at them, I'm like, oh my god, they're so cute. And then I'm like, oh, you could totally justify keeping another mini pochette. That's like one side of me saying that, and the other side is like, no, be logical, you do not need it. Oh, I do have something else as well, because this was given to me as like a little Christmas thing. This was given to me by a friend who also has their own small business crafting little cool items. And the store is called High End Handcrafted. She's on Instagram, and I'll leave her page on the screen here. She's a lovely lady, very kind, very cool. She's also from Queensland as well. And she hand makes these little nifty gadgets. She cuts out genuine luxury branded wallets or whatever it is that she can get her hands on from, and then she upcycles them and turns them into these little functioning pieces. So this is a bag hook, and it's got the Gucci leather print on it, the Gucci GG on there. And then this is a pop socket which you stick on the back of your phone to stop it from falling on your face in bed. At the moment I'm a little bit off Gucci. I'm a little bit off everything Kering. And not just because of the Balenciaga situation, it's because of other stuff that I found out, which I am going to, I mean, you guys may not like it. I know that there are some people that don't want to see all this stuff to do with Balenciaga and Kering and all that sort of thing. But you know, you guys know I have kids, so it matters to me, and there is a serious problem in the fashion industry. And I feel it's my moral duty as a fashion blogger to actually expose this sort of information, because it is all relative to fashion, as and it's the things that I found out are relative to the Kering group, and I mean, it's just other stuff that's gone down, and I'm quite sickened by it and disgusted by it. So I'm a bit off Gucci at the moment. We have to keep talking about it, because if we do, hopefully we can make a change, and hopefully we can stop this sick behavior. But yeah, that's enough of that said. That will be for another video. But yeah, the link to shop Nextfashion will be in the description bar down below, as well as that coupon code. And any of the items that I featured, I will do my best to link them all down below, especially the Chanel items, because they are limited edition. But yeah, that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.